Welcome back. Make a sweet pumpkin treat to celebrate the fall season. I am in the kitchen with Chef Austin Buhler, and today we are making pumpkin delight. Well, that sounds great to me.
Oh, it is so good. This is one of the recipes that came with the Central Valley Cafe when I took over a few years ago, and it's one that we make every fall. It's a highly demanded item by the staff there at the hospital, so it is one that I figured I'd share with you guys today.
It's a favorite, and this really is the perfect time of year. I feel like this is the perfect weather for it.
Yes.
Austin, I'm so glad that you are here today. I know you just got back into town.
Yes.
How was Disneyland?
Oh, it was such a blast. I mean, it's Halloween season is one of my absolute favorite times to go there, from all of the fun, the parties at Oogie Boogie Bash to just being around. Like, I love Nightmare Before Christmas. That's my favorite movie of all time. And so the Haunted Mansion is all taken over by Jack, and it's super fun.
This is why we're friends.
Yes.
My son was there at the same time as you, and I said, if you see Austin, say hi. Okay,
Yep.
How do we get started?
Oh, yeah. So this one is really, really easy. First off, you're going to take a 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree here, and it can be any brand that you like. And then we're going to add in sugar, brown sugar, and then there's also some cinnamon and a pinch of nutmeg in there.
Perfect.
And then we're going to add in 3 eggs.
Okay, and how many does this feed?
This will do a
recipe?
9 by 13 pan.
Oh, perfect.
So you can get about, maybe a dozen, depending on how much of it you're going to want to eat yourself.
Well, for me, I mean, I'm going to eat maybe half of this.
Right, you'll want to. And then a whole can of sweetened condensed milk. This is not a health conscious recipe by any means, but it's delicious.
That's okay. It's the holidays.
Right.
Calories don't count at the holidays.
They always say, you got to keep warm in the winter, so you got to eat extra calories, right?
You
so
do.
It's just totally fine.
I'm extra hungry at this time of year. That's what it is. It's just your body needing to stay warm, so it's okay.
Yes, totally fine. All right, so then we're just going to take this real quick, and we're going to mix this all up until you get a nice, smooth custard base here.
I think this one is easier than I thought it was going to be.
Easy. And it is one of the funnest ones that we love to do, because you can actually be really creative with it. So after you get the base done, then you're gonna dump this into a greased pan, like I said, 9 by 13. Maybe keep from throwing stuff everywhere today.
Okay, there we go. That's it. I mean, we're just mixing in the ingredients. This is simple.
Yep.
I can do this.
Yes, and this is where the fun creative part comes in. So now we're gonna take just one normal size box of cake mix, and we use a white, and you're just gonna sprinkle that evenly over the top here.
Oh, wait, that looks fun.
Yes, so it's kind of like a dump cake, right? Some would call this a cobbler, layered, whatever you want to call it, but the whole thing goes on top of there, and then. Ooh.
I saw nothing.
Right.
I didn't see that.
No one saw that.
Nope.
And then just kind of take your spatula, and you want to make sure this is an even layer, so it will evenly cook, and you don't end up with big lumps of uncooked cake mix.
So just smooth it out, even it out.
Yep. And then with the cake mix, you can pick other flavors. So like we've done it with a spice cake mix. Savvy was saying that she made it with a butter pecan cake mix a while ago. So there's lots of things you can do with it. And then we'll take and you can use any nut.
Wait, but what's your favorite flavor?
I am definitely a purist on just the white cake mix. I like that vanilla aspect to it there.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong, right? And then we're gonna sprinkle on some chopped pecans. And you can use any nut you prefer. I've thrown on pumpkin seeds before, walnuts, pistachios, anything you want there. And you just put as much on there as you prefer.
Okay, just for that little crunch.
Yep,
Yeah.
and then a whole stick of butter is gonna go right over the top of this.
Yum. This is gonna be so delicious, all cooked up.
And now,
I love how decadent.
Oh, yes. And then you'll take foil, and you're gonna cover this up, and you're gonna throw it in a 350-degree oven for a half hour. And then you want that foil on there because, as you can see, you have all that cake mix in there. That foil helps it steam, and then helps that cake mix all get moisturized and infused into that. After that half hour is up, take the foil off, and then you're gonna go for another half hour until you get this nice brown, crispy top where the center doesn't jiggle because the eggs have set the custard, and then the top cake is all fully baked.
Look at it. This is fresh out of the oven. Austin came early.
So easy.
Cooked this up, took
so
this
good
out
in here.
moments before. All right, is it time?
It is time.
To have a little scoop?
Taste it up.
Do you ever put a little maybe scoop of vanilla ice cream
Yes,
next
vanilla
to
ice
it.
cream, whipped cream. You could go with any flavor of ice cream you like there. It's really good with a cup of coffee after dinner.
Yes.
It's fantastic in just about any way you'd want to.
Okay, I'm going to dig in, and I want you to talk about Central Valley Cafe and where we can come and visit you next time we're in the area.
Yeah, so Central Valley Cafe is inside the Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. We're open if you're, patients, guests of patients, public, whatever you want to do, come on in and have lunch. We're open from 11 to 5. And
this just changed my life.
right, so good, huh?
It is so good.
Yes.
And I love the crunch.
Yep.
And you can taste those little bits of spices. They just come through perfectly.
Yes.
That is addicting.
Yep.
That would be a problem. I would plop that down right next to me and just keep going.
Oh yeah, we do those big, huge pans of it that you just see at the restaurants, and we go through 3 or 4 of them every time we make it.
Okay.
We go through so much.
That is delicious. Tell everybody where to follow you.
Yeah.
Everything he posts looks mouth-watering, so you want to follow him.
Oh yeah, follow me. I'm on Instagram at Chef Austin Buhler. I post just about everything we're doing, from my Disney trips to whatever I'm cooking. So
Yeah.
you can see everything going on.
Fun. And we will link to all of the steps on our website as well. Now, you're not going anywhere.
Nope.
You have something savory in hour 2.
Yes, we're doing a version of French onion soup. It's Swiss onion soup. It's a cream-based one that's way, just as good, but super decadent and delicious.
You're my favorite person of the day. All
Thank
right.
you.